It's now estimated that 102 trillion liters of water fell on Texas and Louisiana over the past week. 100,000 homes have now been damaged or destroyed, according to U.S. Homeland Security. As for damage estimates, they range from $75 billion to almost $200 billion U.S., making this the costliest storm in the country's history. For the latest now, we turn to the CBC's Aaron Collins, who is in one of Houston's damaged neighborhoods. Aaron, I can imagine emotions running high as people assess what is left of their homes. What are you seeing there today?
Emotions are running very high, and you mentioned those 102,000 homes with damage. Well, I'm standing in front of one right now, and you can see the damage that's not just in front of this home, but really across this entire neighborhood. You've got pretty much the entire first story of many of these homes has been dragged out onto the front lawn in order to get it out, because there was a meter of water sort of up in the first floor of most of these homes. So really everything had to be gutted down to the studs. Now, I'm with the homeowner here right now, Vanessa Gajewski. Now, Vanessa, looks like a lot of work going on here, but let's roll it back a little bit. Tell me about the time when you were actually taken away from your home. How did that happen?
We had a little bit of water up to the windows and the door, and we went to bed upstairs because we had moved some things upstairs, and then we woke up and it was about 2.5 feet up and rising when we woke up, and didn't really sleep. And I have a 6-year-old and a 73-year-old mom that lives with me and 2 dogs, and I had to decide whether we got out and walked or we got on the roof to get plucked up by helicopters, or we had to get a boat to us. So
now, in the end, it was a boat.
I posted it on Facebook. We're trapped upstairs, need help, in my address, and I had friends that sent boats here, and they came up. We were looking out our window on the 2nd floor, and the boat came up, and they got our dogs, they got everything that we had packed in trash bags, and took us about 4 blocks down. The water was that high.
Well, we're seeing a little bit of what you came home to. Obviously, one heck of a mess. What was your reaction? What did you see when you first walked back into your house? I vomited when I came home, just for the sheer loss. Not just the smell, but the water, the first time we got into the house, was still about 1 foot in. So we came back in, and there's nothing you can do but wait for the water to go down. Yeah.
And it finally went down. We had to stay in a hotel, and the water went down, and we came back, and a Facebook group came and just showed up. Yeah,
well, we're saying piece by piece, the first floor of your house is being dragged out onto the lawn here. It's not just your family doing that. Who's helping you out?
It's very overwhelming. You don't know where to start. And we have had, again, the Facebook group who showed up one day with some people, and then they came back the next day with about 10 more guys, and they started pulling out sheetrock. And then today we have a group from a church about an hour away from the Foundry in Waller.
Good news for you guys, as opposed to a lot of your neighbors, is you've got flood insurance, so you are better off than some. What are you left with feeling about your friends and your neighbors and people from Houston?
Whether we have flood insurance, everybody has homeowners, whether we have flood insurance in addition to that or not, it's still, the magnitude of the loss is unexplainable.
Unexplainable. Vanessa?
We don't know what they're going to do to help us, so, everybody's just kind of helping each other. Waiting.
Thanks so much for talking to us.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
And that's Vanessa Gajewski, obviously one of the thousands and thousands of people slowly getting life back to normal here in northwestern Houston.
Thanks so much for this, Aaron. CBC's Aaron Collins in Houston.